What's up, guys? In this we're looking at the biggest trade from the trade deadline. The New York Rangers trading both Ryan McDonagh and JT Miller to the Tampa Bay Lightning for a 2018 first, 2019 conditional second that'll probably end up being a first, Vladislav Namestnikov, Brett Howden, and Libor Hajek, I think is how you say his name. So a huge return there. Honestly, not as big as I expected, though. I thought New York might get even more than that. So we're now going to see whether or not the trade would go through in NHL 18. Also, I figured I'd just give you guys my thoughts. So, obviously, Tampa Bay is going to be such a better team now. Ryan McDonagh here, 28 years old, 87 overall defenseman. He's got elite potential there, considered a top 2 D-man. I agree with that. Also, he's on a very good contract, making $4.7 for the next 2 years. So they have him for not only this playoff run, but also the next one. And then with him, they get JT Miller, solid forward, 24 years old, 83 overall. Top 6 score potential there, making $2.75 million, so pretty reasonable cap hit as well. Role there, second line forward. I'd probably say he fits on the second line. 1 year left on 2.75, so they're gonna have to re-sign him. He'll get a raise for sure, probably make around $4-ish million if I had to guess. So I mean, obviously not too much money still. You're getting 2 very solid players back. Now, the big piece Tampa Bay traded away was Namestnikov, and I honestly think it's not too big a deal. As you can see, in NHL 18, he's actually pretty much the exact same player as Miller. Same age, same hitting, same potential. He's actually getting paid a bit less. The only real difference I see between the two of them is Namestnikov's better offensively, where Miller's better defensively. Also, Namestnikov's on a contract year. He's going to have to get re-signed at the end of this year as an RFA. And because he was putting up crazy numbers with Stamkos and Kucherov having a career year, he's going to want a lot of money. And I think his numbers were definitely inflated because he was playing with Stamkos and Kucherov. If you put Miller on that top line, his numbers are obviously going to go way up. If you put Point on that top line, he'd be doing even better than he already is. So I think Yzerman was honestly really smart here to sell high on Namestnikov, especially if he didn't want to pay him whatever he was going to ask for. So Yzerman, as always, just ahead of the game, making smart trades. Howden here, 19 years old, 64 overall, medium top 9 forward potential, first round pick 2016. I honestly think he should have like low top 6. He did pretty good, I think, in the World Juniors playing for Canada. I think medium top 9 is a bit too low for him. Same goes for Hajek. I hope that's how you say his name. 19, 60 overall, medium 7th D potential, second round pick in 2016. I heard some people saying that they thought he was a better defensive prospect than Cal Foote. Now, I don't know about that. I think Foote's definitely better, but Hajek should have more than medium 7th D potential, like at least medium top 6, maybe even medium top 4. So that's definitely going to affect the trade in this game. And then, like I was saying, they're trading away their 2018 first along with a 2019 second. That's conditional. If Tampa Bay wins the Cup this year, so 2018, or next year in 2019, it becomes a first. And I mean, with the trade for McDonagh, I don't know how Tampa doesn't win the Cup. Like, both Stamkos and Kucherov would have to get injured. They're hands down the favorite, so we'll just pretend they win the Cup this year and next year, and it becomes 2 first in that trade. So still, even with the Namestnikov, Howden, and Jack, the 2 first, the value is like double on the Rangers side. And that's simply due to how much value McDonagh had, so I highly doubt this trade goes through. And yeah, as you can see there, it was rejected. And now we'll try the trade from the Rangers perspective. I have a feeling it'll go through. So like I was saying, guys, we're not going to try the trade from the Rangers perspective. For some reason, it actually looks closer in value. Maybe it's just like, you know, my eyes playing tricks on me. I don't know, but it just looks closer. And I actually wanted to show you guys one thing too. Tampa Bay is so stacked. Like, their team's really good, and their prospect pool is insane. I can't believe they didn't have to give up Cal Foote or somebody, you know, almost as good as him in this trade. Like, it's just crazy. You can see in this game, Foote has an insane amount of value. That'd probably make the trade for McDonagh more fair, as Foote has about the same amount of value McDonagh had, or even include somebody. I knew they weren't going to include Braden Point, but maybe like a Taylor Radish. I know a lot of people had his name out there, Lipanov even. And then you can see as you go down, they just have so many good prospects. They got Ernie there, Volkov, Cernak's not bad, Sorelli, Joseph, like, they're honestly just so stacked, so many good prospects. Stevens is solid as well. It's crazy to me how they pulled this trade off without giving up really too much. And apparently Yzerman was playing like 40 chess with other GMs, pretending like he wanted Karlsson, and really he was going after McDonagh, and that's how he got the deal to go through. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's just crazy to me. I wish Detroit's GM was Yzerman, but Ken Holland did pull off a solid trade today. I'll talk about that in the next video. So we'll try this here, guys. McDonagh and Miller for Namestnikov, Howden, Hajek, and 2 first-round picks, assuming the Bolts win a Stanley Cup the next 2 years, and they do accept it. So there you go. I think that's, you know, a pretty fair trade, although obviously I think Tampa Bay got the better end of the deal, as like you just look at their, you know, depth now. It's just ridiculous. Defense, we'll sort by ratings here. So Hedman, McDonagh, Sergachev, Strawman, Schuster, Coburn. That's their top 6. I think maybe even Dawson would replace probably Schuster in real life. Goalies, they have Vasilevsky, 90 overall in this game, making $3.5 million. Just ridiculous. And then their top 12 forwards there, like Stamkos, Kucherov, Point, Platt, Miller, Like, it's just so good, so stacked. 100% they're the Cup's favorites. If they don't make it to the Stanley Cup final, it's definitely a disappointment. So, we'll let you guys think about this trade. Definitely the biggest trade of the deadline in the comments section. Do you think the Rangers won? Do you think the Lightning won? Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for more trade simulations. Should have like 3 or 4 more out the next day or so. And other than that, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up. Have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.